guys, Angel here. I am so excited about this video. Welcome to day number 2 of the 7 days of YouTube with yours truly, Angel Richardson. So we're gonna go ahead and get into, I've got 2 questions and 2 answers again for you guys. So here is question number 1, and I gotta say, this question made me chuckle a little bit. So here's the question. I know you've always said that we should use our gifts to make a living, but how do some of us who don't have a specific gift, like singing, crafting, helping people, etc., test out the waters and essentially find ourselves? You would usually tell us to just do it, but I know I can't be the only person who doesn't know their gift or purpose and has no clue where to start. I don't want to use all of my resources by starting off on the wrong path, but I know I'm not meant to spend my life working or living for other people's benefit. Hope this question is clear enough. It was very clear and I get it. She also said, I love that you were taking the time to do this Q&A series, and I love that you guys were taking the time to ask me these questions. So the feeling is so mutual. So the first thing that I want to say about this is that everyone has a gift. Everyone is born with a certain set of skills that just is innately in them. They didn't necessarily go to school to learn how to do it. It's just something that they're naturally good at. And being gifted doesn't just, it's not just limited to the things that we can see, like people on TV, like you're mentioning singing and crafting and helping people. Our gifts can be like, there's somebody who's passionate about ants, you know, and they've written books about ants and blogs about ants and teach people what ants' purpose are on this planet. Like, your gift can be anything. It's whatever that turns you on, whatever it is that you are just so interested in, but you can't describe or explain why you're interested in that thing. But that's it. And you say that you don't want to spend all of your resources starting off on the wrong path. There is no wrong path. Trust me. If you are going down a particular road, your intuition is going to tell you this isn't the path for you, or maybe you should go left and not go right. You cannot get on a wrong path because you'll always find yourself as long as you are in tune with yourself. And also, I want to say this, the mere fact that you are saying, I know I'm not meant to spend my life working for other people's benefits, that is a big indication that your purpose is calling you. When you're sitting there at a job or just in a group of people or just something, just in your regular everyday life, and you feel like there has got to be more to my life than this, like there has got to be something else I'm meant to be doing, that is your spirit nudging you. That is your spirit telling you it's time to start seeking more of me, of you, not me. It's time to start seeking more. So, and then during that seeking time, you are going to get some ideas. And that's when I'm going to say to you, just do it. Those ideas that are going to come to you during your quiet time, during your time for asking questions, you know, it's so easy. We typically run to other people and ask them questions and, girl, what do you think I should do? And what do you think I should do? And more often than not, the people that we're consulting don't even know what they're doing with their lives, but yet we're asking them. And we hardly ever go to our creator. You know, if I have something that's wrong with my computer, my Apple computer, I'm not going to go to Macintosh to ask them to help me fix my computer. I'm going to go to the creator of the computer. And if you believe in God, go to your creator. Ask God, God, what did you create me for? What do you want me to do on this earth? And trust and believe he's going to tell you. He's going to give you a sign, give you an idea. And that's when you have to just do it. I can't give you the specifics because I'm not God and I don't know what's in your heart. That's something that you would have to figure out. But once you figure it out, that's when you just do it. So I hope that helped, and I did chuckle when you said typically you tell people to just do it. Well, really, that is the instruction. The next thing to do is to just do it. So I hope that answer has served you in a way that is going to help you a little bit on your journey to discovering your purpose and discovering yourself. So here's the second question. Hello, Angel. Can you do another video about being a confident woman in a relationship? I think a lot of us dig our own graves in our relationships because of our own personal insecurities. I'm currently in a relationship myself, and I'm truly curious as to what you believe a woman needs to be both for herself and for her man. Thanks, Miss Angel. You're the best. Thank you, and you are the best too. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. So my answer to this question is, it's just one thing. What I believe that every woman should have in a relationship, or getting into a relationship, or in a marriage, and that is just a sense of purpose. A sense of knowing who she is, what she can do, and what she brings to the world. That's it. Because if a woman is in a relationship and she doesn't have a purpose and she doesn't know who she is going to ultimately just be who this man wants her to be, because she doesn't have her own identity. And I think it is so freaking sexy when a woman knows who she is and knows the values and the skills that she brings to this world. There is nothing better. There's nothing more sexier than that. So that's what I believe that every woman should have in a relationship, is just a sense of who she is and her purpose. And as far as you mentioning a lot of us dig our own graves because of our own insecurities, that is so true. So what I would say to that is, make sure that you're cleaned up, that you're constantly working on yourself. Like, a lot of women will have been in relationships where a man has cheated on them over and over and over again. So they're insecure about that. So then they finally get someone that is good to them. But because of their past, they project that insecurity onto this good guy that isn't even thinking about cheating on them. But because of her past relationship, she's now spewing all of that onto him, and ultimately is going to chase him away. And so if someone isn't giving you a reason to be insecure in that relationship, like you don't think that they're cheating on you, you don't think that they have some secret rendezvous going on, he's giving you absolutely no evidence whatsoever, but yet that's what you're constantly thinking about, that is your own insecurity, and that's something that you have to deal with within yourself and not involve the new person in it. So dealing with all of that old stuff, just evaluate, why did that person cheat on me? Was it something that I did? Was it something, or was it just that person that just wanted to go out there and sow his royal oats? Like, really reflect and think back. How did I let this happen? And a lot of times, ladies, we have to think about the women in our family that raised us. What did they teach us about relationships? What did you see your mother doing? What did you see your aunts doing? What did you see, the women that you looked up to? How did they handle their relationships? What did they tell you about relationships? A lot of who you are is the sum total of who raised you. So if the things that you heard growing up doesn't suit you as a grown-up, discard them. Do whatever you have to do to get rid of that mindset and adopt a new mindset, so you can be a brand new person and a brand new woman entering into the next relationship. I also wanted to recommend, if you guys do not know who this woman is, I love her to pieces. This is Shawnda Patterson. She's Bronze Goddess 01 here on YouTube, and she has a book called The Dating Game: How to Find Yourself While Looking for Mr. Right. And she also just wrote her second book that you can purchase now. It's called Breaking the Man Code, and then I forget the subtitle, but I will put the link in the description box for this book, and so you guys can pre-order her next book. I got this book for my daughter and for her friends, and they absolutely love it. And Shawnda is also a dating coach, so go to her YouTube channel and surf some of her videos to even get some more insight and just some more guidance and just another woman to look up to on your journey in this relationship. And another book I'd like to recommend to you is, I cannot think of the author's name, but I'll put it in a link in the description box for you to actually purchase the book, and it's called The 5 Love Languages. That book is just, I think it should be like a requirement for all marriages. Because you said, and what should you be to the man that you're with? I think it's important to discover what is his love language. How does he like to be loved? What is it that you do when you do it? He feels like he's loved and appreciated, and vice versa. It's important for him to figure out what your love language is so you guys don't miss each other. In the beginning of my marriage with Doug, like, we were missing each other like big time. Like, I wasn't thinking he was loving me. He wasn't thinking I was loving him, because we were loving each other in a way that we wanted to be loved, and not knowing that that's not how he wants to be loved, and that's not how I want to be loved. So once you figure out you guys' love language, you just make sure that you are doing that on a regular basis. So that's what I believe a woman needs to be for her man, is to understand his love language, understand how he likes to be loved, and vice versa. Guys, I hope this video has helped you and has served you in a mighty way. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 3 with 7 days of YouTube with yours truly, Angel Richardson.